Right, Bitcoin's getting a pretty large move to the upside. I luckily did manage to get a long right down here. So I want to quickly go over this long and then we'll get into the current price action because, right now it's moving quickly. So basically, once we put in this high up here, I was looking for a long. I was looking for a higher low somewhere because we did technically break local structure here. So, we had this high up here, came down, put in this low. We had a high, and we SFP'd this low here, and then we put in this lower high. So some people don't consider an SFP a genuine break of structure. So whether you consider this the last lower high or this one, it doesn't matter because we then came down and broke structure for both of them. And we did get some 12-minute candle closes above this high over here. So either way, we broke structure, then came down and put in a higher low. So, again, some people may consider this the last higher low. Some people may consider this one because, technically the wick did make a higher high. Either way, we, came up, broke the highs again, put in a higher high. And once we put in this high, I was basically looking for a potential higher low to, maybe continue this trend. And one of the areas that interested me was this, maybe 30-minute order block. Again, I'm not the best at identifying these. Usually when I'm looking for order blocks, I like one candle to be sandwiched in between two candles of the opposite color. So, in this case, we didn't have a blue candle to the left of it, but still this did put in a, low here, and then we came up to break structure afterwards. So some people may consider this a 30-minute order block. I did have that marked out, and we did, come down to fill this 30-minute order block right here. Still putting in a higher low for either of these lows, whichever one you consider the higher low. We still made a higher low compared to this one. And if I remember correctly, I think this was also the point of control. Yeah, it was. So this was an area that I was interested in for a potential higher low. If we came down to this value area low, we could have SFP'd this low, and that might have done the trick too. But, either way, we came down to this point of control, to that 30-minute order block. And, as you can see, it was 2:30 in the morning when that happened, so I was asleep. And as I woke up, we were doing this, just kind of putting in higher lows here. So, I decided to pull up Coinalyze, and, well, what did I see? As we were forming these higher lows, I saw CVD making lower lows with the open interest increasing. So, potential absorption there. And you could have pulled this from this low or from this low, and it still would have worked. Only thing is, when CVD made this lower low right here, it was a decrease of open interest. That was longs getting stopped out. So that wouldn't technically be absorption from this low to this low. But then we saw more shorts begin to open up right here. With this open interest coming up, we saw longs open up as well. But, still the CVD made a lower low compared to this wave with an increase of open interest. So I'm kind of ignoring this little part of it and just going from here to here, and you can see the absorption. And obviously this wasn't the best entry. I was only targeting this high up here. So with my stop loss down below this last wick, I didn't go below the this wick, even though that would have been better. Since we just kept making higher lows, I figured, we'll go down below this wick because we did technically see absorption from here as well. And, that was like a 2.7 risk reward. Yeah, not the best, but still it was worth it for me. We did put in a higher low. So, I thought there was a good chance that we would at least come back up for the highs. Maybe we would have SFP'd them and then came back for those lows. But yeah, I was basically going with the idea of this market structure continuing to play out and us at least making a move up towards these highs again. And yeah, we did get that and then some. We actually ended up pumping up right to this macro box I had marked out. We kind of rejected off the beginning of this box where we had this key support resistance flip, resistance back here. So we did reject from a very key level there. And I did not short it there. I did take a short from right here because we came up, filled those single prints I was talking about, got to move into the golden pocket. But I was never able to lock that one in, so got stopped out with that one. And then as we were getting this last pump up, the money flow was looking pretty bullish. I was honestly waiting for another move to the upside to some of these levels that we got inside this box. Some of these NDPOCs, also the 382 fib is right above that NDPOC. So I was looking for a move a little bit higher. If you go to the 3 minute, the money flow was looking pretty bullish, and it still kind of is. We might print a little trigger wave there and see another move to the upside. But yeah, I wasn't really seeing anything in Market Cipher that gave me confidence in this high. We did get slight 6 minute divs there on that last move, but the 12 minute money flow increasing still. The 24 minute money flow was looking really bullish. It's still making higher highs. I am still interested in this area up here. We could SFP this high now, maybe get a move to that NDPOC. And I am still very interested in the 382. A rejection from it would show signs of strength for this downtrend. So, that might mean that we're going to come down and put in a lower low. And, I'm still interested in these NDPOCs. This one right here, I believe, is right around the value area low of this range. Yeah, it's a little bit above it. But, I'm pretty much still interested in this box for resistance here. And if we, get a move back into there, the next very key level is going to be this high right here. Because looking at 12-hour market structure, this is the last lower high. So this is going to be a very key level as well. If we SFP it, then maybe we can still continue the downtrend. But, basically if we break this high, we would technically be breaking this bearish market structure that we kind of created here. So I am very interested to see what happens here. If we, keep pumping up now, like if we keep getting moves into that box, honestly, it would seem a little bit more bullish, just considering the money flow right now. And, we can look at the higher time frames. 1 hour money flow is looking super bullish right now. 4 hour is deep in the red, potentially bottom territory. This 2 hour is curving back up. So, if we keep getting quick moves into this box, I might consider that a little bit more bullish. But if we start coming back down from here and maybe come back up to this level later, we could definitely form some bearish divergences with the money flow and momentum as we come up there. That might give me a bit more confidence in a lower high coming into this box if it kind of takes a little while and we start to see this money flow really come down. And really, other than that, I'm now watching these highs. I might be watching the golden pocket retracement to see if we see any absorption if we get a move back up there. So I would want to see a lot of longs coming in as we get a move back up here. Price putting in a lower high, the CVD making a higher high with open interest increasing. That might be a short idea. And then, I'm watching SFP the highs, potentially into this NDPOC or 382. And other than that, we'll have to see what happens if we get inside this box. And today is Sunday. The markets are going to be opening soon. So, I think this week could be interesting. All right, either way, I think that's about it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.